The Galactic Council's Xenobiology Department had documented over 3,000 sentient species across the known universe, yet none puzzled them quite like humans. Dr. Trell adjusted his ocular implants as he studied the latest readings. The small research station orbiting Earth had been gathering data for nearly a decade, and each new discovery only deepened the mystery. "What are you seeing today, Doctor?" asked his assistant, Vin, her scaled skin shimmering under the laboratory lights. "Inconsistencies. Always inconsistencies with these humans," Trell muttered, his four tentacle-like appendages tapping rapidly on multiple interfaces. Their biology makes no evolutionary sense. The central hologram displayed a three-dimensional human figure rotating slowly, with highlighted areas marking peculiar biological features. "Look at this," Trell pointed. Their skeletal structure suggests they evolved from quadrupedal ancestors, yet they possess remarkable bipedal capabilities that should have taken millions more years to develop. Their spines should be failing constantly under the stress. Vin moved closer to the display. "Perhaps their home world's conditions accelerated evolution." "That doesn't explain their respiratory system," Trell countered. "Inefficient by any standard measure, yet somehow they perform feats of endurance that rival species with dual oxygen processing chambers." The research station had been established shortly after first contact, when the Galactic Council realized humans possessed several biological traits that defied conventional xenobiological understanding. What began as curiosity had evolved into concern, as humans began joining interstellar crews and outperforming expectations at every turn. "Commander Beck wants our preliminary report by tomorrow," Vin reminded him. "The Council is concerned about the latest incident on Proxima Centauri." Trell's skin flushed a deep purple. Embarrassment in his species. Yes, the mining accident. Another human biological anomaly. The incident had made headlines across the galaxy. When a mining facility collapsed on Proxima Centauri, a human engineer named Jack had survived for 19 days in a pocket of air with minimal water and no food. The temperature had dropped to near freezing, and the atmospheric composition contained toxins that should have been fatal within hours to most carbon-based life. Yet Jack had emerged alive, severely dehydrated and malnourished, but cognitively intact and with no permanent damage to his organs. "Their fat storage capabilities are remarkable," Vin noted. "They can survive weeks without food." "That's just the beginning," Trell said, pulling up another display. "Their neuroplasticity is off the charts. They can learn new skills at rates that suggest their brains are constantly rewiring themselves. Combine that with their bizarre sleep cycles." "Their sleep is inefficient too," Vin interjected. "Most species either don't require sleep or engage in more efficient rest states." "Exactly," Trell exclaimed. "Humans spend a third of their lives in a vulnerable, unconscious state, yet somehow their brains use this time to consolidate learning and repair cellular damage. It's as if their entire evolution prioritized adaptability over specialization." The hologram shifted to display a human heart. "And this," Trell continued, his voice filled with scientific wonder, "a single centralized pump for their entire circulatory system. Primitive, by all accounts. Yet it can increase output by 500% during periods of stress. No engineered system can maintain that level of variable performance without failing." Vin studied the display quietly before asking, "What's your theory, Doctor? Why are humans so improbably effective?" Trell hesitated. His actual theory would sound dangerously close to mysticism rather than science. "I believe humans represent an evolutionary path we've never encountered before. Most species evolve toward efficiency, specializing to perfectly match their environment. Humans went the opposite direction." "Explain," urged Vin. "Humans evolved to be generalists in the extreme. Their bodies are full of redundancies, inefficiencies, and compromises. But these apparent weaknesses give them unprecedented adaptability." Trell gestured to the hologram. "They can survive in environmental conditions ranging from Arctic to desert. They can eat almost anything. Their immune systems can fight off pathogens they've never encountered before." "But how did they evolve this way?" Vin pressed. "Earth's history was unusually volatile. Multiple extinction events, rapid climate changes, continental drift. competing predators. Humans emerged from a planet that never allowed specialization to take root. The station's alert system chimes softly, indicating an incoming transmission. The wall screen activated to show Commander Beck, his crystalline features refracting the light. "Dr. Trell, have you reached any conclusions about the human anomalies?" the commander asked without preamble. Trell straightened his posture. "Yes, Commander. I believe humans represent a fundamental challenge to our understanding of evolution." "Meaning?" "We've assumed that evolution always trends toward optimization, becoming perfectly adapted to an ecological niche. Humans suggest another path is possible, evolving to adapt to constant change itself." Beck's features hardened. "At the military implications?" Trell had been avoiding this question. "Significant, Commander. Humans can survive environments that would kill most species. They can push their bodies beyond normal operational limits. They heal remarkably quickly, and most concerning, yes, they seem to perform better under pressure. Stress and adversity, conditions that impair most species, actually improve human performance in the short term." Beck was silent for a moment. "Your recommendation?" "Integration, not isolation," Trell said firmly. "Humans don't appear to be a threat, but their biological capabilities make them valuable allies. I recommend increased cultural exchange and collaborative research." After the transmission ended, Vin approached Trell. "You didn't mention your concerns about their psychological patterns." Trell dimmed the holographic displays. "That's for the full report. Their capacity for both cooperation and competition, their social bonding across genetic lines, their ability to form abstract concepts and act on them contrary to self-interest. Humans aren't just biologically unique, they think differently." As the station continued its silent orbit around the blue-green planet below, Trell couldn't help but wonder what other surprises humans might reveal. Their biology defied expectations at every turn, a reminder that the universe still held mysteries yet to be unraveled.